coming up. So the idea that Kim Jong-un, obviously a loathsome person, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. But the idea that he's such a bad person that you shouldn't meet with him, like, when did this become a serious idea? I've heard people say that in the last 24 hours.
Well, we all agree that he's a loathsome person. You just said it. We also all want the same thing, which is we want North Korea not to have nuclear weapons and for it to rejoin the international community. The problem is that not that Trump is meeting with him, because the first time Trump met with him, some of the same people that you just showed were actually happy about it and actually gave him some compliments on his accomplishing that. He met with him a second time and didn't accomplish anything in that meeting. And now this is the third meeting. Now go back to the first meeting, which happened in Singapore. Remember that they signed an agreement, and Kim Jong-un signed that he was going to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula. That was over a year ago, and yet Kim Jong-un has taken no steps to denuclearize. In fact, we're probably less safe because Kim Jong-un has continued with missile tests, short-range missile tests, but that's improving his nuclear arsenal. So that's the big problem here. It's not that he did one meeting, it's that he's now done a third meeting with no accomplishments, and it is normalizing.
That makes us, all right, and it's all so dumb, it's kind of hard. I'm fighting through the thicket of absurdity here. Look, Trump, whatever his faults, did not give nuclear weapons to North Korea. Those were developed under the previous administration, right? Under the sainted Barack Obama administration. Nobody said anything about it, okay?
Actually, so way before
he walks into a...
It happened way before Obama.
He walks into a bad situation. There's almost no understanding what's happening in North Korea. We don't even know how old the North Korean leader is. We know virtually nothing about the country. So tell me how meeting with him weakens our hand and makes us a more dangerous situation. That's just not a plausible claim. I'm sorry, it's not. Because I'm not saying it solves it. It doesn't make it worse, though.
It's a great photo op for Kim Jong-un to stand next to the leader of the free world, the president of the United States. That makes him look good. It makes him look normal. No other president gave him that benefit. Now, it's okay for Trump to do that if Trump is getting something in return, and he's not. Go ahead.
Okay, but well, we don't know if he is or not. But we know it's probably, just common sense would tell you, it's less likely that he's going to lob a missile into Seoul after yesterday's meeting. And honestly, just give it to me quick, because I really want to know. How does this strengthen his hand? He's an unchallenged dictator who murders any opposition. He's not a democratically elected leader. He's not playing to a constituency of millions. I don't understand your point, honestly.
Well, the idea that he's less likely to engage in violence is not true. Remember, he killed his own uncle and his half-brother. He had great relationships with them. They were his family members, after all. But when it came down to it, when he decided his own survival and his regime's survival depended on killing his own family members, he did it without any qualms. So Trump's idea that having a relationship with Kim Jong-un is going to somehow result in Kim Jong-un not attacking us, it's not right. Kim Jong-un does not give a rat's ass about a relationship with President Trump. What he cares about is surviving and making his regime survive. So the president has to be more strong and demand something in return when he's going to meet with Kim Jong-un. And that's the point.
It has to be more strong. Right. And that's always the neocon refrain. Unless you're bombing, it's not working. I get it. It has to be more strong. Not enough Americans are dying. All right. I get it. David, thank you.
Thanks, Tucker.
On Monday